are committed to ensuring that the 2023 general election is transparent and credible, reflecting the will of the Nigerian people. Let me once again reassure Nigerians that there is no going back on the deployment of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS. There's no going back on the transmission of results on the INEC result viewing portal in real time on election day.
Results will be uploaded in real time on election day. That was the promise they gave us. They even talk say no going back, no going back. My people, now so it take happen. Now question where we go answer as we go into the show. Well, now welcome to another episode of Hope Alive Show on top of Obidati Family TV. And I already know what we they do for this place as we they give on our updates of everything where they solve, everything where they happen throughout this period of election and even after the election. My name is Peace Obiekwe, and with me for studio today, na Mr. Kanu.
My people, on a good day. We don't come another day, and as we take see, we don't start on with the promise we didn't give us, and this very promise no be small one. Everywhere they go overseas, they go everywhere, they talk say na real time on election day, and no be say na big thing, but then decide say they no go do wetin then talk say they go do. Now that one na be the matter now for inside election tribunal. The matter don't they come up again. The same people they talk say no be waiting then talk. But today we won't make we open waiting even the constitution talk and waiting that electoral act talk for waiting suppose happen for polling units. Waiting the presiding officer must do mandatorily. No be saying that the thing will be say they can. The word is shall, and shall within the meaning of the Constitution or the Electoral Act na mandatory, must. So we go break them down, make people will be say get doubt, make them for listen. As you did there, make you they share to people will be say they need to hear waiting they happen for election tribunal. INEC don't talk say. They no talk say they go give us this result for real time. The person where they join us today, as always, na Dr. Telbert. In saying don't check inside the Constitution. He don't check the Electoral Act one by one. Use binocular, watch am. He said today, make we leave the Lagos collation of results where we they do where one show waiting IREF they show. He said today he won't still talk for this very matter. So we tell us okay, no problem. Make we share the result where we say we won't show how polling units, how waiting they bring for us for IREF when no even match at all. Make we for hear the explanation where they for waiting INEC they talk for tribunal. Dr. Telbert, welcome to the show.
My people agree to waiting make me thank God well now because this constitution, you know, there for the head of judges or lawyers alone. It's there for internet. Everybody fit download and read. Now from there, download. I just they read waiting they compare with waiting then they talk. Okay, make we go on, my people.
Yes, I won't start with waiting there for Electoral Act. The act will give this very polling units the authority, say may them go, they even do the election something. Now, section 60, section 5 of the Electoral Act 2022. As he take read, make I take read down. They said the presiding officer shall transfer the results, including total number of accredited voters and the result of the ballot in a manner as prescribed by the commission. What I understand be say the commission name be INEC, Dr. Telbert, abi?
Yes.
Okay. So now, as a not talk saying I then go prescribe how the manner where the thing go take happen there. I know say now for their guideline, now that one happen, Abi, now then go put them, Abi.
Yes, when they say prescribe,
Okay.
it be like say, then get another document where we say the step by step as it will take happen. Even as I talk, I have them for my computer here. That's step by step. I get them here for my computer.
Okay. Good. So it means say, make you now tell us, how, which manner INEC they take determine, that is how this collation from that polling unit, make you tell us how it they take starts, how that commission will be INEC, how they take talk say for that their guideline, say see how this thing will take happen for that very day, election day. Tell us. Okay,
first and foremost, it go good. Make we first of all recognize that there are different definition or terminologies given to officers of INEC that will work on the election. Level where we say people they come to print. You go hear the name presiding officer, meaning the person that is in charge of election distribution. Of the duty of the presiding officer is to do accreditation to determine the number of people who go vote, give ballot paper for people who come to print, open the boxes after the election, count them, record the result in the ballot paper. Another set of people is the polling unit agent. We go confirm, say yes, waiting we count, now you record, then go sign. The next set of people there, now the security officers like policemen. These three people are important. When they go down finish from that place and announce the result, the presiding officer supposed carry a copy of the result. When we say they don't enter inside the form that is called the result sheet, you go give copies to the polling unit agents. Those result sheet, that result sheet is what is called form EC8A. That is the name. And then, according to as prescribed, Ingo carry the beavers machine, snap the result. The same way where we be say with the snap pictures, whether a selfie. Then go send them to the IREV. The same way where we say, if you like, you go snap your picture, your face, you go send them to your friend with your phone. When you don't finish them, you go put them inside an envelope, whether transparent or not, steal them. In go now with the police officer, go carry that thing, go another place where we go meet another level of officers that is called collation officers. Now, it is important for us to notice here that the person will be presiding officer, no being the collation officer. The collation officer is the person that will now collect all the results from different units presiding officers, gather all of them, begin add all of them.
Okay,
the law also mandate that the polling unit agents suppose they there when they do the collation to make sure say the result where they announce for the polling unit and upload, they no come there contact say 21 or 71 for somebody, or 21 don't become 12 for another person. And now that place is very important because now that place now, as we go see later, you go see the relationship between the agreement will go happen for the collation center and the result we don't go to IREV. It's important. Make I stop here for now.
Okay. What thing I be want add for there be say somebody send me something now, say the regulations and the guidelines for the conduct of this election was signed into law in 24th of May 2022. Say the regulations and guidelines. And it thought say in the regulations and guidelines, it say INEC adopt two collation mode. I don't know whether you fit explain this two collation mode, because you there for that place where they talk about collation now and PO. That's why I've been want to stop you that place, make you for explain. But I don't bring her up because somebody they bring her out here. Say it's saying that two type of collation mode now INEC bring for their guideline. Make you tell us
that's true.
Two collation mode.
That's true. The first one is when the results don't finish, they count the result, announce the result, they register what was announced, and the polling unit agents sign. The first collection is the transmission with go for IREV. The second one, at that time where the presiding officer, alongside the police officer, where they, the security officer, and the polling unit agents, if they like, go follow can go to the collation center. Now, let me explain it so that it will become very clear. Assuming say they don't reach there, as then they write the result, they can't see say from polling unit A, the result where they declare them at 20, and from polling unit B, the result where they declare them at 30 for one political party. If they reach for the collation center, because there is no way where you go no waiting don't happen for polling unit B if they don't bring the form EC8A together in one place. That place where they bring all the forms of all the elections held, now the collation center. So in go carry the presiding officer go carry the beavers machine that carries all the information of the accreditation and the voting and the picture where don't go into the IRF. In go carry them land there. So inside the beavers machine contains the soft copy of everything where don't happen for the election. And in that same place too, there is a hard copy of the election result. Assuming as then they add polling unit A, B, C, D, they can't make mistake for the number. The polling unit agent begin to say, no, this not our result. Yes, this is our result. That is when the collation officer go say, I beg, gentlemen, make una hold on. Make we check waiting there for IREV. And that is to show you that even before physically arriving at the collation center, the result must have been waiting for us at the IREV. Because that thing will happen for the polling unit, gum, where everybody day, as then take project them, send them to IREV. If they can't reach for the place where human being go carry hand, they write again, and muchi don't enter, everybody go to the IRF to confirm. And even the law, the law say, now the one where they for the IRF, now you go supersede the one when they argue there.
It be like say this thing where you talk now, it be like say even INEC themselves talk that thing. Producer beg, check, you get one video where Face to Sokoye talk exactly this thing where Dr. Teba they talk now. I bet make you check, make you know whether and just like few seconds video. Make you for put and make we for here within that man talk.
Physical result as handed over to him. He or she will also look at the beavers as handed over. And then look at the from EC8 or the polling unit level result as already transmitted through the IREV, and the accreditation data as already transmitted before entering the scores into from EC8B, which is the registration area result. Now, if there's a dispute relating to the physically transmitted result, so to say, and the electronically transmitted result, by our own regulations and by our own guidelines and procedures, the electronically transmitted data and the electronically transmitted result will take precedence.
And that thing where you talk about the two mode of transmission, two mode of collation of results. That first one where you talk saying electronic transmission of results. That particular thing, say INEC make say a mandatory thing, a conditional, like you feed them or you no feed them, or na something where they important, say na must say you go do them like that.
if you go to section 64, subsection 8 of the Electoral Act, make a column, the Electoral Law, it says, where the dispute under subsection 6 arose at the level of collation, and the returning officer has satisfied the provision of subsection 6, A to D, the returning officer shall accordingly declare the winner of the result. So the question is, if there is a problem, argument at the collation center, what are those things the returning officer are asked to do? Part of them is to look at that result where they cause argument and compare it with waiting there for INEC heaven, will be IREV. So the question is, if there is no place where they can refer to decide the case, how can the returning officer decide the case? And if what the returning officer will use to decide the case is what is already on the IREV, it means that even before he received the physical document, which is accepted by law, which is the second method, there must have been electronic document that is in the heaven of INEC, which is what I call IREV. And if we go now, as I look for my computer here, that's section 60 from 1 to 4. It says, subsection A says, as I'm reading from my computer, the original of the disputed collated result for each polling unit where the election is disputed, the smart card reader or the technology device used for the accreditation of voting in each polling unit where the election is disputed for the purpose of obtaining accreditation data. C, the data of accreditation recorded and transmitted directly from the polling units. Now, when they hear me so?
Yes, would I hear you? Very well.
So there is a result that has been transmitted already directly from the polling unit. Now, the Electoral Act that they read, section 60, subsection 1C says, when there is wahala, there must be the physical copy of the result where they cause wahala. There must be the beavers that contains that accreditation document and co. And there must be an available result in the heaven of INEC where the IREC. Check all of them before the presiding officer go say, having followed all these steps, I hereby declare this result. So if there is no result in the IREV, and say the reason why we begin talk about this thing because we know right from 19 Brigidi that after election, between the polling unit and the collation center, then they change 71 to 17 for the person where they no like. And then they change 17 to 71 for person where they won't win. And this provision of the law is trying to say, to make sure that it no happen again. When you reach there, the result will be 17 before. They don't change them to 71. The other party will no say wahala don't enter. Go say, excuse me, sir. This no be waiting we see for collations for polling unit too. And when arguments don't continue, the presiding officer go say, the collation officer go say, hold on, give me the result. So now this one they argue, but fine, no problem. You go keep on. Give me the beavers. Should be the information we carry the number of accredited people and the number of voters are here. Abi? Yes. Keep on. Make Kukuma go to IREV, waiting there. Then go check all of them. If them notice say the thing where them transmit from the polling unit is equal to what is on the paper, the man go say, I beg, make gonna come up my presence. But if not be so, you go say, something don't happen, no. And because something don't happen, we go throw away that one where they don't yama, we go approve that one where they for IREV. Meaning there must be a result at the IREV before any result is declared.
Now, okay, Doc. Why would they bring these things all over again? INEC don't go for election tribunal. go they talk another thing, say no be waiting their guidelines talk, waiting happen on that day, say no be waiting their guidelines talk. And talk say, they no talk say, then go collect or transmit result in real time. But why would they bring her out? Make people understand waiting happen. No be just ordinary thing happen. Now the thing will be say, if they no do that election, no go work. Because the reason why we be say they sign that electoral act, it take time. You go to Buhari, then go push and come back. Then they push them until everybody can do in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, say President Buhari don't sign them. And the major reason why everybody endorse that very something, now because of say, if people vote finish, then go carry and go either for ward or collation center or state collation center, then go change all the results. So everybody know they're interested again. Because if they go to that place, either na governor or na senator, can go there, tell them say, I go change this or I go put. So at the end of it, you don't even know what will happen.
Mm-hmm.
So now it make them talk, say, this time around, say, both you can say, when they finish the voting for that very place, the presiding officer will be the person will do for that polling unit, write all the things will be say, except the people when do accreditation, you go come count the vote, come write then you go come scan them. Now you get something when I won't bring to your attention and our viewers' attention. Even our phone where we get, even if you no get network, you won't scan paper, you won't snap paper, you no need network. You go snap the paper, you go put them for your phone. If you won't send them to somebody or you won't send them to one particular website, now when you get network, on different occasions, the chairman of INEC explained this, that there is no going back, that even when there is no network, that Beavers does not use network to capture this very thing where we dey talk. Now, as he said it's mandatory, and the guideline says it's mandatory, and finally, they had glitches according by them. Though Lai Mohammed talk say that they say na then shut down, say na deliberate. We go soon know the one where he be. But maybe we take the one where come out from INEC mouth. They talk say na glitches. Now, if these glitches they happen, we be say the main result where you won't protect, no day possible again for the same day. If you know they're biased and you never they compromised, are you not supposed to cancel that election of the presidency? We get that this thing for the same day. Dr. Etel, make you for explanate, because if I talk about my face, I think they verse me. My face feel they strong. But I won't make people for understand, say, at that very time, nothing don't spoil. Throughout the federation, then talk say the one of National Assembly they go, say the president only they go. But they get one something where they important, where they say they happen. And that thing be say, Beavers, they capture that form as prescribed by the guidelines. And these people were not given the code to even capture it. That is why yesterday on the show, we are saying the conspiracy between APC and INEC. You see the collusion. Dr. Telbert, before you come to answer this question and the final question where Joy go ask you, I won't make you view one man where go on national TV. This man agreed with our position yesterday. There was some sort of collusion. with the APC. Listen to this. Take a listen.
Failed to do that
in your so. Assessment? It's not an assessment, it's a factual thing. It will appear so. And because, well, I know of the IREV, I don't know about the collation system, because we are not privy to the collation system. So only the administrators and those few people in INEC who are probably returning officers, collation officers who are privy to the collation. But the IREV is supposed to mirror that collation system. Yeah. So we know that most of the presidential results were not uploaded even as at the time that the return was being made. So in my assessment, there was a breach.
At the same time, some would argue that because of that defense that INET has to put up of its conduct, it finds itself aligned with one of the parties who are being challenged in the suit. For example, it goes, people would say, not perhaps in the same terms, but that it gets into bed with the APC, for example, and that would give the APC some kind of advantage, some would see it that way, over the people who are disputing the results of the election.
You're quite right, and often I have heard that expression. INEC is very much in bed with the APC. In states, it might be Labour Party, it might be PDP, it might be whoever won the election.
Okay, Dr. Etel, you've listened. This is on national TV. And I need to be clear. At that very day, there was time still enough for INEC to cancel the presidential election. There was enough time for them to say there is something wrong with the transmission of results. They had time. Let's take it off from there. Tell us what you think.
You see, I think I would approach it from the point where I can say it was conspiracy predetermined. Because even the law gives INEC 7 days to do every back and forth with all stakeholders. When I mean stakeholders, political parties, returning officers, every back and forth before the election result is announced. Within that days, the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Olusegun Obasanjo, he wrote INEC official letter that everybody saw, begging chairman, hold on, take am easy. Can you review all these complaints where everybody they talk? He carried that letter where the former commander-in-chief, the man who don't govern this country for almost 12 years, he carry him, dump him by the side. Party officers inside the collation center for Abuja raise their hand, say, Oga, wahala dey for this result. You don't know follow waiting there for the guideline. Make we look am before you continue. He say, don't worry. Before we announce the final result, we go look am. It's called the review of the result. Carry am, dump am by the side. The whole Nigeria, they scream. The thing where then they announce, so no be waiting happen for polling unit, or we can't see it for IREVO, chairman no look. Then tell us, say there was glitches on Saturday being 25, which means by 25th, the glitches don't clear. All the results supposed just jump up, boom. Have you not switched off your phone before? And the moment you switch, because there is no internet, the moment internet comes on, about 100 messages drop in your phone at the same time.
Exactly.
But we see, say, result, they go up, they go up. Not the only result, they go up. They see multiple results being uploaded from the same table. I can't ask myself, these pictures where they upload from the same table, do they have the same table in different polling units? That tell me, say, they don't conjure the result, TPEC Sam, re-snap them again from wherever then they do their local juju collation before they upload them. So at the end of it all, one can only say, it be like, say, this na grand plan between INEC and APC. Because they concluded by coming to announce results to all of us when we are sleeping. So that when we wake up, they don't do it. And then they told us, go to court. because they have plan B, that when they reach for court, you know, as then they talk. We can't even differentiate the lawyer of INEC and the lawyer of APC in the tribunal.
Yes.
So my summary is that INEC deliberately violated the laws of Nigeria. When people are saying, oh, INEC made promise, they couldn't keep their promise, I keep saying, INEC does not have any promise to make or keep. They have a law to obey, and they refuse to obey the law. They refuse to obey the law.
Dr. Telbert, as you talk this thing now, make I quickly just ask you again. So, it get any time where INEC promise us, we be Nigerians, say these results from polling units go they transmitted electronically immediately from the polling units to the IREF portal. It get any time where they promise us that kind of thing, and they talk say they go do it.
Then they look for them. In fact, if I clap like this, the video go full everywhere. The oga pata for INEC, Yakubu himself. When I not get some of my video when I be non send on, I beg show me oga pata for Chatham House, for BBC, for even Nigeria Press. You go see them everywhere. There are plenty video. I don't know when I get anyone make on play, make we see, but then talk them plenty times. Then talk them, it is written and it was said on video by INEC themselves. They completely decided to pull the rug off our feet. But as I said, it is not in their power to do what they did because they broke the law. And I hope that the judges will look the INEC in the face and tell INEC, you people broke the law that was signed by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I hope the tribunal will not say, make we just collect them like that because they don't spend money. Because as it take B, if we look at it critically, this election is supposed to be summarily cancelled. Why? In 2011, as I said, election don't start. Midway, when the INEC chairman realized, say, the way things they go, it can impact the outcome of this election. He summarily cancelled the results and shifted the presidential election for another day. The same Electoral Act 2022 still gave that provision to the INEC chairman. Even this Mahmoud himself for 2015, for 2019, he cancelled the result. He cancelled the election and shifted it by 1 week when he thought it was necessary to do so. For him to have abandoned all these warning signs, all this begging by Nigerians, by party officials, and even former president of Nigeria to go ahead and to declare the result in the wee hours of the day, it means that it was a plan. It can only be a plan.
A plan it is. A plan it is. And
that's my concern.
This has been what has been happening in Nigeria for a very long time. This is something that we have been trying to prevent and what the law seeks to prevent.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Oga Chidi.
Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Oga Welo Sheyenka, it was said that when he was in his 30s, in the 60s, Muchi happened for election. In carry gun, go hijack radio station. From 1963, I think, till date, what has changed?
Well, the way I go take answer you that question, whether in carry gun go there, I don't know. But one thing I know be say nothing don't change for election, and that's why the law where they that time they don't change them to this new one, so that before anybody go change results, it go dey difficult because they get two-pronged approach. The number one be say if they take beavers, take the picture of that form, send them electronically, transmitted or transfer, the person where they collect them for ward level or state level When you bring them that paper on, where we say them talk, say make them put for tamper-proof envelope. Then go even escort them with security people. Begin going now how important that in day. Then when you reach for that word, the person will be the collation officer for that level. Go come open in system, come check waiting there, transmitted or transferred electronically. You go check the one where they come carry come. If they change them for road as then they come, or then put their gun for their head, say they change them. When they reach in that collation or ward level, you go tell them say no, waiting there for the transmitted one. Now be the one where we go take because that one they different from waiting you carry enter now. You no go
which means if I come again, which means the electronic one must first of all reach IREV before the physical one will reach the ward
exactly
level.
That's why that day when they announce results, the question where most people they ask, where some people know they understand, be say, then they ask where you they get the results where you they announce. The question be say, you say you go transmit results. That very result where go they check, compare with the other one, you don't transmit them. So the way they announce, the same when we say you must verify before you go announce. So some people don't understand now well. Would they try to explain this presidential election result is invalid? It no go stand. And if this result stand for this Nigeria, I dey sorry. Even for people where they talk say them go tear their passport and the rest, I go dey sorry because you can't say one thing and do the other thing and come to justify it with whatever.
So my people, before I go sign up because they're calling me for another meeting. Waiting, I just want to say from that 1963, I guess, when Wole Soyinka, where they complain now, carry gun, go hijack radio station, say the manipulate results till now, 2023. That is 60 years. We still they suffer the same. People go come vote, then go change the results. I am begging our judiciary, the appeal court judges and the Supreme Court judges. The power is in you people's hands to stop this rat race. If you people uphold this sham again, you are saying that in 2027, it might still happen. It's not good. Let us come out of this rat race and move Nigeria forward. Let us not allow this conspiracy against Nigerians to continue. Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Telber, thank you very much. You don't try, you don't explanate how these things take be, how they chook us for liver. And we thank you for all the explanations where you bring come open the thing as it take be. Our people will be said in the watch us here. I want to make us understand what they try to explain on each time where we bring this kind subject. Would they try explain, say, this election where INEC conduct for 25th of February 2023, the presidential election result is not okay. Because why you know they okay? The way where they tell us, say, then go take do them transparently, they no do them like that. And why they no do them like that? From waiting they happen for the election tribunal now, they don't begin the day clear, say, now the thing where we say they don't plan with APC. So, waiting they talk, make una for look well to understand, make una listen well, make una they follow waiting they happen for election petition tribunal. So that when somebody don't begin they talk waiting they out of point, we go direct them say, see waiting you talk and see how it take be. INEC don't talk say Waiting happen for that very day. Say, no be, say they go transmit that result directly. But now waiting then talk. And we don't show several places where they talk say go they talk say they go do them. And as they no do them now, like that election, it no go work. They supposed stop on that very day. When they no say that thing no they work again, they suppose no say wuru don't they come. They talk say you go check the one where we say they don't check electronically. Now from INEC first to Soko and I talk for national TV. Then they go check the one where come manual. And if there's a difference, say that the one will come electronically and then go check. That electronic one no enter. If on a check, most of the forms will come into this IREV where they check every day. Now the same table, then they take snap them, one brown table like that. Then they snap them. Now they say they don't bring all the forms together, put them for one place, then begin they take the pictures, come they send for us. What would they talk? We are in this generation where information technology is like everybody's for use. And INEC should not take us for granted. If there is a law in Nigeria and the Constitution, they're very explicit how election and the electoral law could go. Then we suggest the court where this thing dey now, may they no go begin to waste our time for all of these things. If the promise, the guideline from INEC no work, the election no work. The presidential election, it no work. If it does not fit, you must acquit. That's my last word. Peace. You don't hear how the thing they vex me now. Our people will thank them.
Thank you very much. You know, say for this electoral act where we see the talk now, for inside that place, I still see say before any declaration go happen, they go down compare, verify, and confirm those results where they electronically transmitted, and those ones where they manually collected. That means those ones where they for IREV and those ones where they collect from polling unit direct. They don't compare everything, make sure not the same thing before they announce their results. But today will be 14th of April. It still gets some polling units. It still gets some local governments where no get results for inside IREV portal. So we can't wonder where INEC take see the results, where they take do the confirmation and the verification, where they take announce their winner for us. And that question, nobody feel answer. In fact, the thing don't tire all of us, but the thing we say we no go rest. We no go rest until we collect back our mandates. My people, now here we go call them a day for today's show on top of our studio today. We they say thank you to everybody we don't day with us from the beginning till now. We they say thank you very much. We know if we thank you enough, but we see the ask for una support. You get banner way there for una screen when una see am, I beg make una try help us do small thing for there, I beg with the beg una, and make una also they like our videos. If you see them, like them, comment, still share and make other people see them. Still subscribe, turn on the notification so anytime we they drop video, now you go be the first person we go see them. And even for our description. If you go there, you go still see our dollar account in case you want to send us dollar. If you know they do for naira and a dollar or pounds, our dollar account they there. If you want to send us for naira, our account still there. If you want to follow us on top other social media platform, it's still there for that description. And to be that Family TV now where you go find us. So thank you very much. Until we come on our way again. Now here we go say bye bye.